So this is a little bit of a video of a story, or just about a sum up of how my life was when I was growing up as a kid, going from kindergarten in 2007 and during that time. So I don't really talk about this too much. I've only ever really told this to my girlfriend and a couple of friends I've had throughout the years. But I remember very vividly, surprisingly, playing Starfall on the computer back in kindergarten. And for me, growing up was a unique experience back then because, yeah, a lot of people out there obviously they grew up playing Starfall, but I feel like I don't know, for me, I find it so unreal in a way, and I know it's real life. I know everyone goes to this, but like I just sometimes I fail to understand that life just passes by so fast nowadays. Feels like it anyway. That I'm just surprised to still remember that I played Starfall in kindergarten. I remember finding out about being able to print images, like the computer screen or something on the computer screen on a piece of paper and being fascinated by it. More or less sad because the teacher wouldn't let me print out what I wanted to every time we went to the computer lab. I remember learning how to copy and paste in the computer lab and thinking it's the most useful thing ever. Most amazing thing ever. I remember school lunch being so good. Still to this day, I miss it. But it's those little things that I still carry to this day, that I still use. And I just think that it's very fascinating, but also kind of cool to think that I grew up in a time where technology was still advancing, but it was still in its almost baby steps. And it's just also crazy to think that iPhones were just evolutionizing. Like from the first iPod to the first iPhone and that sort of thing. Like I grew up during a very, very good peak time. Um More or less, I don't remember the last time I even went without having a phone. I got my first phone in middle school. So the whole technology aspect of it, growing up in a very, very, very good time, um, from the early, 2010s up to the 2020s, up until COVID, is when I fully realized that had to start becoming an adult. So initially, I could say that everyone, including myself, who graduated during COVID, didn't really have it too fun, but also kind of had it a little bit great because, virtual school was nice. Life just felt a little more calm, but also dystopian. So I feel like people that could fit in my category, in the generation that they grew up in, like similar to me, similar to mine, um, could understand this and be like, we actually grew up during a very good time, but also pretty unique in a way. So more or less, I could say is life couldn't just have gotten any better, and I heavily advocate for that as somebody who grew up during that time. Um, Certainly will be a story I will tell my kids when I have them, and certainly will be good memories that I will share for the rest of my life. That's for sure. But man, oh man. Like, it kind of still fascinates me. A lot of young kids nowadays will be like, oh, these are just things that we have nowadays. But the thing is, like, for me, like, I remember coming home one day from school, right? And seeing the Wi-Fi router being installed at the house by AT&T and thinking, damn, what is that Jim Jab contraption? And then it wasn't until I realized that we had bought our very first home computer, Windows XP, and I remember discovering the internet for the first time. Obviously discovered it in school, But having a home computer, for the first experience was just one of those things that was even better. But I remember like playing car games and car driving games as a kid. I remember so much from those early on memories that I have, that I still carry with me to this day at the very back of my cortex. Funny enough to say, but man, oh man, oh man, were the early 2010s, the early 2010s or the early 2000s really, really a unique experience to grow up in, I would say. Very, very unique. But yeah, guys, I just thought I'd share this little video with you guys. I will be uploading more videos later on today. I might even stay awake a little bit extra. I just got off work early. I was getting tired. Once again, I keep on leaving work pretty early, but it's whatever. See ya, guys. See ya.